I'm a big fan of Day 9, so when I saw all of these decks in the Theory Crafting stream that had been built by Day 9 and Ruffle, I thought I should trust them and see how they ended up playing out. Here's how my modified version of their Tortolan Power Discover/Shuffle Rogue ended up working out for me. This list is built around the Druid Quest, which requires you to fill the board on 3 of your turns in exchange for a reward, the Everbloom, which is a 2/5 weapon, meaning it does 2 damage, has 5 durability, and whenever your hero attacks, your minions get +2/+2. It's basically Savage Roar on a stick, except it's better because it's +2/+2 and not +2/+0. Obviously, a very powerful card for any sort of token-based Druid archetype, which this deck definitely is. The approach I took in this list focused around Bucket of Soldiers, as well as other egg cards, meaning cards with 0 power, but with a death rattle effect that spawns a bunch of stuff, and then a couple of unique Druid cards that destroy these cards to actually trigger their death rattles. Life Cycle is a great example. It destroys an egg, summons a 3 cost, and then you just have 6 things on the board because the egg is spawning 5 of them, or I should say, the bucket. And that's just generally what this deck is trying to do, but in a pinch, you can also use your Living Roots to deal 2 damage to an egg if that is what you actually need to happen. So there are multiple ways to get the eggs off the board, trigger those death rattles, and make sure that you're filling up the board. I was really impressed with Flipper Friends in this deck because it's basically a guaranteed proc on the quest if you have anything. A lot of smart players will be playing in such a way to either just try to face you down or to tempo you out, i.e. take board control such that your board presence isn't particularly relevant. This is a great card both before and after you have triggered the quest. You are almost always, I would imagine literally always, using it for the 6 otters. I think that's a pretty clear reason why, because then there's only 1 more spot on the board. You get your full board, you get your proc, but also it is pseudo removal. They have rush. This is a powerful thing to do. Trees was another all-star in a similar way. This is a card that puts bodies on the board, but also manages to do so in a way where it is pseudo removal. This is pseudo removal while the bodies are on the board. Keep in mind, the 4 treants will spawn before any of them launch at anything, which means that this can fill up the board and then still maybe create some space for other things to go on the board afterwards. I was fairly impressed with Ravenous Flock, which summons 3 2/1s at the beginning of your next turn. Now, keep in mind, you might think, oh, it's summoning them, so maybe they'll be able to attack. Nope, they can't attack. It's not how that works. But just being able to bank the 3 2/1s is relevant because a lot of the way people play against you is just like repeatedly value trade your boards away. And so that means that if you bank the 3 2/1s and then play something that, say, creates 4 things the next turn, like trees, for example, you just have a full board, you have a proc on your quest, you only need 3 procs before you hit that bloom, and then you are just pretty much good to go because all of your cards are creating so many powerful dudes that then get buffed by the bloom. I'd be remiss but not to mention the tree. The tree's just really good. Just a really, really, really ridiculously good card. It puts stuff on the board, but I think also importantly, it takes up a board slot and it cannot be removed by all of the value trade gamers. So it represents almost 2 board slots a lot of the time. Again, you care a lot about that. Getting your board full to get your quest is really important. Staying alive to do that. Getting the right cards to do that. It does all of those things. The tree is very, very, very good here. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching. As always, I have been KMBest. A little reminder before we jump into the gameplay, please remember to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment. Everything helps as I try to get this channel off the ground. I really appreciate it. You have been phenomenal, and I will see you in the next one. Enjoy the gameplay. Eggs.
I must protect the wild.
Okay, I know this is ridiculous. The otters is actually busted. This is like the best card in my deck. I'm gonna keep this whole hand. I'm gonna keep this entire hand. I'm just gonna assume that their quest says win the game.
My thanks to you.
Wee! Yes! We have done an egg. One egg. Egg.
Light cannot exist without the dark.
I require guy. I require card.
For the
Attack.
wilds.
Smack. I will never learn what it is that this deck was doing. I will never learn what it is that this deck was doing. I refuse to...
For the wilds.
We're Murloc Tidehunter Gaming. Now, the good thing about that blob of tar... No! No! Stop! Stop it. Cut it out. Cut it out. Oh. Okay. Woo! Surely. The thing is, I'm keeping Flipper Friends. I realize that's ridiculous, but I kind of think it's the greatest card in my entire deck. Like, I realize we're not supposed to keep a 5-drop when we're not on the coin. Or even probably when we are. But that just says absolutely guaranteed quest, and I'm going for it. Plus, if they're a rogue deck, I might get tempoed. I'm not sure. I'm conscious of the potential to get Omega tempoed out here. I'm extremely conscious of this. Almost tricked myself there. Almost tricked myself there. Now, of course, we just play a squirrel into their dagger turn. Okay, so we're both doing something that seems fairly medium. I feel like this was right. I want them to dagger this, so I'm going to play this one instead of the Murloc Tidehunter, even though it's off curve. Sick. And then we coin Flipper Friends, and it's goated. We're on it.
Let the pain speak
Okay,
to me.
that's horrifying. We do we draw them 4 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll overdraw them. And now they're like, why would... I don't know. Seems pretty terrible, not gonna lie to you.
Heads or shells.
Let the heavens ignite. I don't have enough.
I can't count. Nice.
Can't do that.
Just the worst trading of all time happening here. But we are still getting it next turn, most likely.
Find me in the dream.
See, that's what happened to me. Like, if you just don't get this dragon, you are in so much trouble. The dragon is goated, but, like, yeah. We do the quest. We get the Everbloom.
For the wilds. For the wilds.
And we just start smacking here. We're just on a smack 'em angle. We're on a hit 'em in the face angle. A smork angle. That do be a smack 'em spree. That is what's happening. So true, bestie. Indeed. It's time for smack. We smack. We smack. Just doing shit respectable for Tilly. Alright, yo, I gotta step away for like 30. Oh no, it's banter.
Protect the wild.
Oh no, it's big banter. Oh no, it's big banter. Oh no. For those who are unaware, banter was on my Banter was on my channel rating snap cards about a year or so ago.
Greetings. Can't do that. My greetings.
What the fuck is that? Yo, check this. It's over for these hoes. It's Murloc Tidehunter time! Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Murloc Tidehunter time.
Then for which piece where now?
I'm legally obligated to make this play on the grounds that it's hilarious. Whee! Let's go! Ha-ha! Tempo! Behold! The power of the tempo! I don't know what he's doing. I'm assuming I'm gonna get owned. What? Cut it out, dude. No! I've never been so owned in my entire life. Can't believe that worked. Alright, that worked out. Cool. We did it. This means that trees is a proc, and they can't stop that from happening.
Are off the charts.
Alright, let's go. Bro, it's trees time. Trees! It's treason time. Let's go. It's all over. It's all actually over, dude. I'm so dead. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm assuming it's, like, good. I'm assuming what he's doing is, like, good in some way. Oh, what the shit?
pain.
My readings are off the charts. For the wilds.
Get that guy out of here, dog.
Job done.
Snuff out the light.
All right, well, I'm dead. That's so goated. Oh my god. Oh man. Well, that's the greatest thing.
Versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna keep this life cycle and never draw an egg. Oh god, it's the run back. It's okay, we're drawing an egg this time.
My greetings.
Greetings.
My readings are off the charts.
What?
For the wild.
We never pull it off. We're never pulling it off, chat. It's never happening. It's literally never happening. Oh god. It's over for you, my friend. I have 2 life cycles in hand. Oh, God. The most anemic draw of all time. Yup. Sure got me. Yep. Oh my god, we actually did it. Now they all get board wiped again.
I can't do that. My greetings.
Greetings.
Hmm. I don't know if I've ever been deader than I am right now. What? Why are you doing that? Alright, check it. Yo! I'm actually playing cards now? Holy shit. I gotta save my flipper friends to kill his 7/7. I gotta save my flipper friends to kill his 7/7 so I don't get comboed out by the worst combo of all time. Remember when I said I had to do that? I'm not doing that. Right. Just get soloed by wild pyro. Oh boy. Can you please just put me out of my misery, dog? Big Banther Man, please. Put me out of my misery. Please. I beg. I just need to draw an egg here, and I'm not using it. Oh, God. That's so funny. Alright, just draw an egg off the top, off this Emir Drasil, and we're still dead, but, like, mildly less dead.
For the wild.
Getting them. Getting them. It's time to get. Let's go. Man, I'm about to go on a highlight reel. This sucks. This is like how NBA players feel when they get dunked on, dude. We're going on the highlight reel. That one's going on YouTube. Thank God I'm not under my own name. Oh, thank God. Thank God I'm not under my own name. Whew. Yeah, I got posterized.